Kevin on the Sway Kevin Show, the best thing on the planet, baby. With my favorite co-host, the best co-host on the planet. Ain't nowhere else can this guy be found but either doing live stand-up or right here on the Sway Kevin Show. My man,
Mr. T-Mo Be Ridiculous, a.k.a. is your grandma single? Yes, no, almost.
So you back on the grandma tip, huh?
Yeah.
I thought you was the best stepdaddy around. Now you on the grandma tip. Make up your mind, man.
I am the best stepdaddy.
Confusing people.
She got a 52-year-old, a 57-year-old, and a 49-year-old.
How old is she?
Huh?
How old is she?
70.
70.
And they look to me for advice. Stepdad, what would you do in this situation?
Man, if they 57 years old and they got to ask they 47-year-old
I ain't 40 yet.
grandmama, step granddaddy.
37.
37 years old.
That's how I carry myself.
So what do you and a 70-year-old woman possibly have in common?
A lot.
I'm listening.
We
Let
both
me
like
know.
to be quiet.
Look here, man. I ain't messing with you, dog.
Hey, man, look. Hey, you like this coat?
Yeah, that's a nice little trench coat,
Yeah,
man.
it came from our deceased husband.
It came from her. Hey.
He ain't even wore it yet.
Hey, stop that, man.
What?
That looked like one of them Predator coats.
Just the
where,
Undertaker coat.
You be flashing people.
Undertaker.
You're a sex offender. That's a
No,
sex
the fuck
offender
I'm not.
coat.
No, the fuck I'm not.
He be at the park. He wants some, hey!
No.
How you doing?
Hit me with the track. Hey, how you doing?
And then you
like
start running and get on the bus.
I got an Uber way.
You got an Uber. You're not on the bus trying to convince the bus driver to take your transfer that expired. No.
The Uber already paid for it. Hey, wait right here. I'm gonna tip you.
You gonna tip the Uber?
How you doing, Sway?
Man, I'm doing good, man. It's another wonderful Wednesday right here, though. You know what I'm saying? Everything beautiful, man. It was a wonderful weekend. More relaxed. I didn't really do nothing, go nowhere. I just chilled, man. You know what I'm saying? What about you, man? What's up?
Oh man, I had a great week. I did absolutely nothing this past weekend. It was one of them weekends where I just needed to just chill.
Really?
And just relax.
Relax.
Working too hard, moving too much.
Mm-hmm.
I did, like this past weekend was for me.
Yeah.
Like to do absolutely nothing and just to rest my brain.
You went out of town to see the family.
I actually didn't.
Oh, so you just told us that.
No.
So you can come.
No, we were supposed to go. I was waiting till the last minute on Wednesday. That's why I wasn't here last Wednesday.
Yeah.
And the babysitter backed out the day up.
The babysitter.
Yeah. Which was...
But I thought you was going to see family. Why didn't you take the children with you?
Because the kid had school.
Oh. Well, they say the kid can miss 18 days, so, figure that, right?
Hey, listen. We trying to have 18 days without the kid. No, it was the day of, actually.
Okay.
Which kind of messed up everything, but by God's grace, this is how it works. Dog, I was on the highway on Tuesday. We supposed to leave Wednesday. I paid somebody to fix my brakes, bro. My brakes went out on the fucking highway, bro.
Really?
Swear.
So what happened? Did you hit the emergency brake?
Had to.
And then did you hit the grass to try to slow down?
No, I was on.
Then you hit with some barrels, no big orange water barrels?
It wasn't no grass. That's all I heard.
Oh, you the wake up strips.
Yeah. So, but the parking brake is, I got a Buick, so I could press it. So, like, I had pressed that down. I could still drive on it. It's just going to make your brake smoke. The person who I had fixed my brakes only patched up my brake line, which put a lot of air inside of my brake.
Oh, it didn't bleed it?
It didn't bleed it. So, therefore, I had to replace...
And the calipers.
But the ass, let me tell you what he did, bro.
What'd he do?
He only end-rigged my brake line so it'll stop leaking.
Okay.
And the parts, my pads, my rotors, and my calipers, he didn't put them on, bro. You know when you a member at AutoZone Rewards, remember when you buy something,
wait, back up. So you bought new rotors,
all that stuff from the
pads. He didn't put those on.
Didn't put them on.
But he didn't take the old ones off either. So you went riding around with nothing.
Right, I still had that on there.
He just
there was just so much air in there where I could have messed up my whole braking system.
Yeah, the whole braking system.
My master cylinder.
Yeah.
So this how I know.
Okay, so
he took it back because I'm an AutoZone member.
Okay.
And when he took the parts back, because he had to, they took my points away, and they sent me an email.
Hey, look, where did he change your brakes at?
He didn't.
No, I'm saying, where was he supposed to change your brakes?
His garage.
See, that's where you messed up at right there.
I didn't mess up. I gave somebody opportunity who I knew.
No. You older than that. See, when you was younger, you used to do it. Okay, so when I was younger, I don't know about you and everybody else, but I know when I was younger, I used to change my own brakes, or I used to have a dude down the street change my brakes.
He was the dude down the street.
You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm older, I don't trust the dude down the street to change the brakes because they don't halfway do it. They leave something out. The brakes still squeak.
You older than polyester, Swade.
I'm not older than polyester.
You older than me.
You know what? That don't say a lot. So if you got
you dirty mother.
Hey, look, man. You older now, man. You know what I'm saying? All them little shortcuts. Hey, you pay for what you get. He got a heck of a discount, and his brakes got a heck of a discount.
But by him being, because I know him, he gave me my money back.
He gave you your money back, and
I only had to add another $280 to that to
add another $280.
Hey man, listen. Now I got a warranty. All that stuff.
So where did you go this time?
Bell Tire.
Oh, you went to the expensive place, man.
If I would have went to another little shop, I wanted to make sure I had.
You could have went to another shop instead of somebody in their garage.
Okay.
But as a matter of fact, if you needed your brakes changed, I would have did it for you. Why you ask me? I'd have changed your brakes, man.
You eat at Plantations. I can't trust you.
I eat at I would have changed your brakes, man. I would have definitely changed your brakes, man.
I didn't know that you did brakes.
I could do brakes, man. You know what I'm saying?
I had the calipers, the rotors.
Yeah,
and the brakes.
I could do the rotors,
and then my brake line too.
I could do the calipers. I could do the brake line.
My brake line was rusted out, so
yeah, I could do that.
I didn't know, Nate. Well,
But I'm not doing it though, because you already went somewhere. I'm not. Nah, you could have came to me first, but you didn't. You decided to go to somebody else's garage.
Bro, you are a DJ. I don't know a DJ.
I'm not really a DJ, man.
Shit, you do a great job at it. I ain't never seen a DJ say, "Hold on, I'm gonna put this on spin, let it play whatever. I'm gonna change the brake." I ain't never seen that.
Hey, look. So that's one job. I used to do. I don't do anymore. But dig this here, man. So they had a teacher and her husband doing shooting OnlyFans content in the school, man, in the classroom. But the kids wasn't in the classroom though.
It's still the kids could have been there, still in the building.
No, but they wasn't. They did this during the summertime when there wasn't no kids there.
The fuck was they redecorating the classroom?
No, I'm just saying they were shooting the content. My thing is why they couldn't do it at home. Why they have to do it at school? You know what I'm saying? You doing the OnlyFans already, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just do it at home? There was no need for you to do it in the classroom. You could have set up the classroom. They said somebody,
probably a custodian who been wanting to fuck and she wasn't fucking.
Man, woo, that's some rough language there, buddy.
Oh, excuse me. Maybe a custodian who wanted to bone, but she wasn't boning.
Yeah, but she was married, so the custodian knew she was married. But they said it was one of the faculty PTA members or something that saw it. Now my thing is this: how did that person see it? Like, what was that person doing to come across? And then they said she blocked the whole state on the OnlyFans. So if you was from the state that she was from, that you couldn't even get access to it.
No, let me tell you what it was.
What was it, man? What was it?
One of them teachers' husbands, or one of the PTA members' husbands, was subscribed. And she went through his phone and seen
and found it.
Found it and blew the whistle.
I was like, that's crazy. But my thing is, this, like you just said, who found it, and how did you find it?
You had to be a nosy motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm saying how did you find it though? That's my thing.
But they obviously somebody said they seen her at the school, right?
Yeah, they seen her at school. So
somebody was like, Ezel, la la la, Smokey, I got them staplers you on it. I ain't the smartest person in the world, but it's like you over there getting towed out.
Nope, nobody caught him live. Nobody caught him in the act. Somebody saw the video. So that means somebody subscribed to their page and then saw the video and watched the whole video. That was
one of the students' fault.
And all the videos and then decided to tell.
Now, I was cool with her doing it at the house.
Yeah. Now, look.
Now you over here getting your back broke where my son's going to be learning? I tell you what, we're going to the school board.
So look, they went to the school board. They went to the PTA meeting. and was like, yeah, we don't like this teacher because we saw her on OnlyFans. But my thing is this: did it really matter if they, because it was her and her husband, if they would have did it at home and she was still a teacher?
That's the only thing they had on her.
But I'm saying, would that made it a difference?
It would have made a difference because you can't tell somebody what they can and can't do in the privacy of their own home.
But you're a teacher, though.
It doesn't matter.
But
the reason why she got fired and got hot water
was because they was at the school
in the classroom.
Now, my thing is this: if you did do it at home, right, and then the parents talk about no because you doing this content and you teaching my child.
Okay, but I'm not teaching your child.
But your child, right? I'm teaching your child what the state government requires me to teach them, as well as what your child doing on my OnlyFans page.
I would be a prick. Let me tell you why I'd be a prick.
Wow.
Because if you was managing what your kids was watching, they wouldn't be watching me. I didn't give them the link.
And you got to pay for the subscription.
They say something about your parenting. Because you're not putting nothing into your children for them to have to go to the internet and raise themselves. Okay, so for instance, you remember the movie Varsity Blues?
Okay.
Their teacher, they were football players.
Right.
Their teacher, they went out to a strip club one night. They turned 18 and went to a strip club to celebrate.
Right.
All of them.
Right.
The main attraction was they fucking teacher. They didn't go tell nobody. They kept it a secret. Billy Bob was the smoothest one. He was like, will you go to prom with me?
But I mean, still, there's so much. The internet is still new, so there's still regulations on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
The internet is not new. It's been out since '95.
It's still fairly new because listen, you still got a lot of cases that's being introduced. Look, OnlyFans didn't exist in '95, didn't exist in '98, so it wasn't a problem. It wasn't anything to have a discussion about like we have it now. Until OnlyFans has only been out for
a few years.
Yeah, a few years.
They still
so
had
that
porn
situation
sites.
never existed.
They still had porn sites.
Yeah, but it's a little different though. It's a little different.
But then that goes to show what you're not monitoring your kids doing.
That's it. I mean, that's it. At the end of the day,
you can't fault nobody for what they do in their private life, and your kid happen to see it.
Especially if it's subscription only.
Yeah.
And then they ask you if it's
because
you're
if
18,
they're a child,
they're not supposed to be on there. So.
How do they? They must be on your cellular device,
or they're using your cell phone with your credit card that's already programmed in it.
So you're not monitoring your children. To me, honestly, it starts at home. I don't blame. I seen him do it.
Right.
You're a child and you seen this rapper do it, or you seen this actor do it, or you seen somebody else do it.
Right.
I'm not blaming that actor.
No.
I'm not blaming that rapper. I'm not blaming that person because they're a socialite. They're a person who is in the media.
Right.
They're a celebrity. Right. You're the parent. If you know that person does derogatory things,
true. Why you got your child looking
you shy your kids from it.
You got to raise your child.
In order for the kid to find it,
right,
it must have been in your browser history or on your YouTube.
In your browser, so somebody out there was in their browser history, and the kid saw it. So you need to clean your browser history out, or don't let your child see your cell phone. It's as simple as that.
You need to clean your own house before you try to get somebody else to clean theirs.
That's it, man. That's it.
You can't have me come in your house and I gotta wipe my feet when I leave.
Wipe your feet when you leave?
That's how dirty it is. Can't put that on God's green earth.
You gotta wipe. That's the difference right there. You gotta wipe your feet before you leave.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dirt in there.
You can't have a dirty house and then criticize somebody else.
No, you can't do that.
For somebody's house being dirty, and it might not even be as dirty as yours.
That's true.
You have to. So many people are quick to point the finger at somebody else when they not even realizing they're not doing what they're supposed to do.
That's true. That's true. So, hey, that goes to say, look. So how somebody found out was somebody was subscribed to the OnlyFans page, and then they spread the word.
Or
and everybody looked at it, and then she was not messing around with the students. She kept it strictly separated. Her and her husband needed.
Oh, it's professional because she did it at school.
She said,
how you working that work?
But she said she did it because the teacher's salary in that state is terrible, and they had to supplement income some kind of way.
Salary
and then
in every state is horrible.
Well, no, not in like Pennsylvania somewhere. It's they pay. You
gotta look at that cost of living.
That's true.
The cost of living is higher, so the teachers get paid. New York teachers get paid so much. Damn, you make 100,000? Yeah, but I'm teaching in New York. My rent is $3,700 for a 2-bedroom.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So the more expensive the city is, the more you're gonna get paid.
So look, you didn't have to go on OnlyFans to supplement your income to help you out. You could have did a DoorDash. You could have did
Hey man,
what else could she could have did? She could have delivered pizzas for Domino's.
She could've.
Well, her and her husband.
She could have, and he could have, right?
But they wanted quick cash, and see that's what they got trapped
cash.
in. Yeah, it is. Man, you go.
But look, their OnlyFans are still popping.
But I'm saying, if you should start an OnlyFans, and we're gonna see how long it's gonna take you to make money. What do you do on your OnlyFans?
I trick them.
You trick what?
OnlyFans is a site for sex, right?
No, it's not.
Well,
it's been turned into that, but that's not what it was designed for.
So it's been turned into that, right?
Something like that.
So I tell motherfuckers, come to my OnlyFans.
Okay.
I got a show for you.
Yeah.
And guess what they see?
What they see?
A show.
What you know about?
Knock knock.
Who's there? I was afraid to say
These.
that. Oh, here we go.
These jokes. Seriously.
But I'm saying, I mean, well, yeah.
But like that platform is for you to use it to your benefit. Some people are more freakier than others, and they don't mind sharing their sexual experiences with other people to get off.
Well, what happened is I remember when the guy was putting it together, and he was looking for funding, and I was trying to put something else together, and the same people that he was getting funding from, I was sitting down with them too, and talking about some things. And this is what it was. It was so OnlyFans was designed for
people's fans.
No, right. It was designed for entertainers, right, of all calibers or whatever.
Videos, all that.
So right, to give you up close and personal. So you were supposed to pay for the up close and personal experience, and that's what it was, an exclusive, right? So you had to pay for it to get more information about the star, their daily lives, what they had going on, and everything.
Right.
And that's what it initially started off to be. So I don't know where in the mix that they decided to turn it into, sexual. They put the sexual content on there.
Content is content.
That's true.
Especially when you make money based off of visits, views, clicks.
That's it.
The girl, the Catch Me Outside girl.
Yeah.
From Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
The first day she got on OnlyFans, and she just put up pictures. No naked pictures, just her in lingerie. You know, this girl made $1 million in one damn day.
I think you should put on some lingerie on your
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. You're watching the Sway Covington Show live, streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and other top social media platforms. Like, follow, share, and comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, man. It's your man, Sway Covington. The best thing on the planet, baby. You know what I'm saying? Right here with my man, the best co-host on the planet. Nowhere else. You can either see him live, stand up somewhere, or you catch him right here, co-hosting the Sway Covington Show with your man, Sway Covington. My man,
Mr. T-Mo be ridiculous.
T-Mo be ridiculous. Hey, look, what about the Shaniqua? Hold on, man. Shaquilla Robinson.
That's a heartbreaking story.
Man, that story is crazy.
Because I was looking at like some of her family writing posts and stuff.
Yeah.
She was the type of person like you could be cool, not even really a friend like that. You cool, you talking about a trip, she gonna go.
Right.
She experienced life.
Right.
But also you have to realize who your friends are.
That's the point, right?
Everybody ain't your friend.
Everybody's not your friend.
You got to learn how to read the room.
Read the room.
Read vibe. She was a beautiful young lady.
Mm-hmm.
And if when I looked at the other people who was on the trip,
yeah,
you had the males,
yeah,
and you had another female.
Right.
From what I seen, it was either jealousy, or you had that problem with her before y'all had that trip. And when you got the chance to, even if it was out of town, you was gonna get your leg back.
You get your leg back, huh? You know what it was?
You tell us jealousy.
That's what it was.
Look at the girl who got killed.
Yeah.
Compared to the girl who beat her up.
What accused? You know what I'm saying?
Accused.
She's accused.
Well, I seen the video. It's a video.
Yeah.
The girl who beat her up.
Oh, they had a fight?
Yeah.
I didn't see the video.
So they were saying that she died of alcohol poisoning.
Right, I saw that.
Till finding out that she had a broke neck and a broke back.
Yeah, the spinal cord was
cracked. Spinal cord was cracked.
Yeah.
You beat the brake shoes off that girl.
So they had a fight?
Yes, it's a video.
What?
It's a video. It's like a 30-second video of the girl who's supposed to be her friend.
Right.
I'm talking about, and the girl who getting beat up, the one who died, naked, ain't got no clothes. The other girl got a robe or something on, and the girl was like, no. But for some reason in Mexico, you want to beat this girl, and then you leave.
They left the body though,
and say that she died from alcohol poisoning.
But they dipped though, so they left the body. So they, you know what? It wasn't even no type of
every one of them,
no love there at all, man.
Every one of them
left.
Every one of them
left. They left. They
need
all
to
left.
be charged. And the girl who beat her up,
right,
and the people who was filming, because y'all could have stopped that. You seen that girl after. Enough is enough. If I see somebody I know fighting somebody on the
well, maybe they felt the same way too.
Man, ain't no way in hell.
Maybe they felt the same way too.
They were men. You can stop them women from fighting.
But maybe they didn't like her either.
You need to be charged too.
Well, so they need to be charged because they didn't like her, and if nobody liked her,
it's not about not liking her.
I'm saying, but it would have to be. No, but I'm saying,
letting it happen.
But I'm saying, I mean, you got to be concerned about somebody and have some type of feelings and care in order for them not to want to get hurt, not to see them getting hurt. If you don't care at all, you don't give a care. You know what I'm saying? You let it happen like they did.
Hey, listen, I've seen some people get in a fight, and one person I didn't like at all.
Okay.
But when I seen the person who was my partner get the best of that person, what he say on life? He had enough.
But I'm saying they didn't feel like that though.
Hey.
So look, you gotta watch who you're going on these trips with. You know, you're getting all this money now. People getting this money. They going out here on these cruises and we put up from your inside pocket.
Oh yeah. You lame as hell. You lame as hell.
Hey, but look, hey, this is serious, man. Hey, look, this is serious. This is dead serious.
Want some more?
Y'all want? No, man, I don't want that. So hey, look, you. Oh, this is dead.
Oh, he better than me.
Hey, look, it's the trench coat. I don't want to be associated with the trench coat and the skull cap, even flat. But look,
hey, boo boo.
But yeah, hey, look, you got to watch out who you hanging out on these trips with, man. I keep telling y'all,
it's not just a trip.
If it's people,
it's in general.
No, I'm just saying it's in general. But a lot of this stuff is coming from angry alcoholics, bro. It's coming from angry people that for whatever reason, jealousy, right? So if you hanging out with these people, man, and you done hung out with them and they done got into a fight while they drinking. Or they get, you know what I'm saying, they catch a little buzz and get a little tough. They start talking to you sideways. You got to watch out for that, man. That's like you. If you was drinking and you continue to drink this Jameson, and then you be like, and then at some point, and you be like, yeah, man, I really didn't like you at first. You know what I'm saying? You know, you was this and that. I'm like, whoa, really? Where is this coming from? And that's just how you felt. And then you say it again. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, hold on,
this guy don't
like me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't what I think it is.
Right.
And then you be like, hey man, let's go on a trip. Let's go down. You know, I want to go to. I'm not riding with you,
nigga. Please. For real, like if you express to me that at first you didn't like me, and then we cool, and then when we get drunk again and you bring it back up, that means you really still don't like me, bro.
You still don't like me.
You just tolerate me
for whatever reason.
Around. I'm an asset. I bring the funny. I bring.
Or I'm hanging with your homeboy. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. Yeah.
When people are on the scene with somebody first and foremost,
right?
That's it. For instance, what we doing, right?
Right.
We bring in an extra person.
Yeah.
You know that person,
right?
I don't know him.
Right.
And I'm sitting here like, damn, Sway, that's funny because
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I tell them after I do an episode with him, we out there, hey man, yeah. Hey man, at first I ain't like you, bro, because you came in here, I thought you was trying to take my spot.
Right.
But you cool. Once I say you cool, and I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with you.
Right.
But if I bring that up to you again, I don't like you.
I don't like
drunk or sober. I don't like you, nigga. Why are you here?
What reason are you here? I don't see no value.
Because you just be here drinking the Jameson and laughing. We don't need no extra cheers and applause. What do you have to? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that's.
But once I see certain things, like I've hung with people like that.
Yeah.
I might have been cool with 2 people there.
Yeah.
But they got a couple other people in their entourage.
Right.
And they're not fond of me because
for whatever reason. You don't know.
I don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is.
You could be the new person coming around.
Because you're the new person.
What's up, bud? And they might think that you coming in trying to take their place.
That's it.
But sometimes I get where they're coming from, though. The people who don't like you, who are already in the circle. Because sometimes people try to come in and infiltrate and break down what y'all got going on.
But I understand that. But the fact of the matter is, they let it out some kind of way, and then laugh it off and joke it off. So you can't take that as a joke, because guess what happened? Baby girl went out there, and the whole squad left her out
you
there.
You gonna fight back and all this? Damn, hit her. You know
right.
what I mean?
That's the whole squad.
You feel me? I don't think that was her squad.
That's what I'm trying to say. It wasn't her squad, but they went out there all together.
I believe
thinking they all was. She was in her mind. I don't believe she thought that they didn't like her like that, because I don't think she would have went.
I believe she was cool with a couple of the punks that was on a trip with her. I believe she was cool. One of them probably been her hairdresser or did her makeup or something like that. She was cool with him.
Okay.
And she knows the girl from passing.
Right.
The girl was probably pissed off at her because of who she probably was dealing with.
Right. You never know.
Or she might have said something that the girl didn't like.
But I'm pretty sure that there was some type of telltale sign to let her know
sometimes
that those people mad. No, it ain't.
Sometimes when you living in the moment, you don't pay attention to signs.
Man,
and that's not an excuse, but some people
y'all gotta pay attention to the signs.
What's up,
there's no other way. You gotta pay attention to the signs. You hanging out with somebody and they bring everybody something to eat and don't bring you nothing to eat. They bring you, what I'm saying, you hanging out.
Speaking of that, I seen a video of four young guys. 3 of them was eating. One of them got on Snapchat to make fun of the one who didn't have no food.
Don't hang out with him. Right there, he should hang out with him.
If I'm your friend, bro.
That's it.
If you with me, I don't give a damn if you ain't got no money. If we eating, you eating too. You don't owe me nothing for that. I ain't trying. I'm the type to be like this. Hey, bro, you got some cheese? And he be like, no.
Hey, throw you something on the slide. Yeah,
on the slide, so don't nobody
know, right? Everybody ain't in the business.
So you don't feel inferior. That type of things right there.
Inferior.
that type of shit right there. When you do that, that brings animosity.
That's
because I'm supposed to be your man's, and you're trying to make me look bad in front of.
But that means you're not your man's, though.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So that means if that situation ever happened, then you shouldn't hang with them people no more.
Hey, man,
that should be your first and last time ever hanging with them if that situation even come up.
But some
people feel like they need friends, but you don't need friends as enemies.
Nope.
I mean, look, but a simple fact, she went down there with a group of people who thought she was hanging, having fun with, and they turned around and turned on her, and the whole squad, I don't know how many people was there, but the whole squad, they videoed it. Yeah. Not only did they video it, but they left her there and told her people it was alcohol poisoning.
True story, bro. True story about me, right?
Come on, man.
Y'all
gotta wake up. You're talking about being woke about the stuff that Kanye talking about and all this other stuff. You need to be woke about your friends or who you hanging around with.
True story, bro. True story on my end. I was living in Lansing. This is right around the time when I came up to do when I think I first met you.
Okay.
I was living in Lansing.
Yeah.
Remember that? Had my townhouse and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I seen some people that I ain't seen since high school. We was always cool. Never no problems. Him, his wife. I went to high school with both of them. They came over. They had an extra friend with them. You know, we all having a good time.
An extra friend.
Yeah, her. but they all came over. We playing cards, having a good time, playing music.
Yeah.
I cooked or whatever.
You cook? You can cook?
Yeah.
What did you cook?
I had made a seafood boil.
You see a seafood boil?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was in it?
Crab legs, shrimp, potatoes, sausages, shrimp.
You said shrimp twice.
Okay, so crab legs, shrimp, potatoes, sausages, eggs.
Did you do corn?
Yes, I had corn
in there?
Season.
Okay.
So it was a big pot of it that I made, right?
Yeah.
Having a good time.
Yeah.
Invited somebody over who
I'm
not
familiar with, right?
I know him, but I don't mess with him.
Right. No beef. You just didn't. You just don't mess with him.
No beef. I just don't mess with him.
Right. Okay.
Off rip, dog, come in there. Oh, you a comedian, but I'm funnier than you.
What was the purpose of that?
No reason.
Did you give him some of your boy after he said that?
No.
Why you share the boy with him, dog?
Fuck him. But it got to the point to where, like, when you try to roast me,
what hospitality at, man?
I let you in.
That was hospitality.
How you doing?
That don't mean you getting none of the crab broil.
It wasn't for you. It was enough for folk. So
go ahead.
Dog roasting and saying This, that, and the fifth. But see, me, I know of you. I know you.
Okay.
I know things that you have done that they have talked about you about in the book.
Mm-hmm.
You can't beat me at what I do because I'll hit you where it hurts.
No hitting the table.
I'll hit you where it hurts.
Right. Okay.
So I hit him with one. He got mad immediately.
Oh, you hit him with one? He got upset? He got in his feelings?
How you gonna tell somebody your voice got hacked when you was trying to talk to a trader? You know, so that's exactly what happened. I was like,
wait a minute, what? Yo, wait a minute.
He was trying to talk to a trader.
Hey,
he was trying to talk to a shim.
He was trying to talk to a shim, it or something, right? Nigga bitch. Oh, man.
So he was trying to talk to that person. And I hit him with the joke, hey, man, you can't talk about me. You like chicks with dicks. Boom. He got mad.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, bro, it's time for you to leave. Put me out. All this. I told the person he came with, hey, get him out of here before I go upstairs. I'm going to get him out of here one way or the other.
Was you going to go upstairs and get a house shoe?
Nah.
You going to get a broomstick?
Nah. But he ended up, like, once I got up to, like, I had two parts of my stairs.
Okay, it's two parts of the stairs.
Like, you walk up and then you turn.
Oh, you had a landing. So you go up and then you had a little landing, and then you go up some more stairs.
Yeah. So the first landing, I'm turning. He done ran up and I caught him with a tooth.
Oh, so you started to fight him?
No, he ran up on me.
He ran up on you.
So it ended up being a fight. But he thought he was going to get clout off of me because I was a popular person down there with all the people. And he ended up being a bully type of person. Ended up getting choked out. He ended up getting choked out with a UFC move.
You put a UFC move on him? Yeah. Which one?
The choke when you put your legs around it, the figure four lock on his neck.
So you put your legs around his head?
Yeah. Turn blue.
So so why do you use that move?
Because I got taken to the ground.
So he took you to the ground and you decided to use the move where you put your legs around his head.
And choke him.
But he was the one that liked transgender people.
Here you go. He probably.
I'm asking the question, man. I'm not.
The thing is, what I'm saying.
But I understand what you're saying.
With that situation,
man. Oh, yeah, all jokes aside.
Instead of the friends who was there, trying to stop it, they were videotaping it to put on live on Facebook.
So you know what? So at that point, so when you get into that type of situation,
once I cut him off.
You cut him off.
Cut him off.
I haven't talked to any
one of them. I haven't talked to any one of them since that.
Because they were sitting there recording.
Because we were all having a good time. Y'all invited this
this person over here. Right.
And he started the problem. Instead of y'all trying to stop him from fighting me in my house,
they decided to record it.
Granted, it made me look good.
Hey, why y'all do that, man?
It made me look good, but
I'm saying, look,
but at the same time, it made me look at them differently because I could have tore my whole house up.
That's true. That's definitely true.
And I would have had to pay that. I would have lost my deposit, all that stuff.
But you would have lost everything and had to fix everything up.
When I went back and looked at the video, everybody was on there laughing, doing that.
They thought it was funny.
They thought it was funny because he was a bully, and I'm a comedian. And not only you getting roasted by, but you try to run up on him. But at the same time, I don't want myself to be looked at in that type of light.
That's not what the image you're trying to portray.
Right. Because this is in the privacy of my own home. We're having a good time.
Right.
Now, if I get out here tomorrow and say I'm going for president 2024, I don't want me to be known.
That video to pop up.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That's not.
But look, let's ask them. Like, so why do you some of you who always want to pull your phone out and record situations? Why are you recording the situation and not trying to interact or prevent it from happening, or trying to deter it from even beginning?
I can answer that.
Like, I don't understand that.
They care more about views than a person's well-being.
But all of these people, some of the people don't even have
that might be that one
social media.
That might be that one video to get in the pot.
And that one video.
Or like if it's a celebrity or anything like that, if they got a celebrity getting in trouble with the law or getting locked up, they can tell it to TMZ.
I mean, that's crazy, man. It's like, for real. Like, now you have to really pick your friends and say, if you out in a situation happen, they don't assist you or try to prevent it from happening, everybody record it. Are they your friends?
I don't like Charleston White at all.
You know what I'm saying?
But he said something. He said, if I'm getting in a fight and I get knocked out and I get up and you hold the camera, I'm going to shoot the shit out of the person holding the camera.
You're watching the Sway Coverage Show, the best thing on the planet, baby! Live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and other top social media platforms. Like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your man Sway Covington. You know what I'm saying? The best thing on the planet, baby. with my man right here, the best co-host on the planet. If you don't catch him standing up live comedy, you catch him right here.
Every Wednesday.
My man, every Wednesday.
Mr. Timo be ridiculous.
Timo be ridiculous. He said he was your step granddaddy the other day.
And I still is. Hey, before we go any further too, like this platform, bro, like this man right here is an innovator, bro. And when he goes off of what he feels. Like this man right here brings us entertainment every week for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Comes out the pocket, do all that. You know what I mean? So I'm giving you your flowers too, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
For the opportunity and the way you big me up. The funniest nigga on the planet, baby. You know what I mean? I love that. You know what I mean? I love that, bro. So like
that's what's up, man. That's what it's about, man. And you know, that's what it's about. It's about lifting everybody up, getting the knowledge out there, having fun with it. Everything doesn't necessarily have to be serious, but there is times where you have to be serious. But, you know, the whole point is enjoying life, man. That's why we go to different restaurants, different events. You know, hey, give everybody the experience. Maybe you might not knew about the place existed, but now you do. So now you have a place to go out on a date. Now you got some information, something you could talk with at the water cooler.
Yeah.
You know, you could text somebody something. You know, whatever the case is, man. But
funniest thing, though. Funniest thing.
What's that?
I didn't know this until a couple weeks ago. About who founded Detroit.
Who founded Detroit?
Yes.
Okay, Detroit.
Detroit.
Right.
It was founded by Antoine de Lamont Cadillac. That's his name. Antoine.
So where did you get this information from?
You go downtown. You go
Detroit Historical Museum.
You can go there, yes. But I didn't know this until I went to the waterfront.
Okay.
Downtown where they got the heater and all that looked like a Bunsen burner.
Hart Plaza.
Hart Plaza, right? And I looked at this dude that was like over there like this.
Yeah, the statue.
The statue. His name is Antoine de Lamont Cadillac. He came and founded Detroit.
Okay.
Behind him was 25 other canoes. I said, this is a nigga, because you know Cadillacs is long just like a canoe. That's where the name Cadillac came from. But if you look up his picture, he looked like a pimp. A black pimp.
A black pimp.
And his name is Antoine.
Wait, so
de Lamont.
De Lamont. So that means he was a pimp.
No, it doesn't mean he was a pimp.
He looked like a pimp.
He just had the
curls
coming. He looked like Rodney when he drove past Jody house in Yvette car.
Man, I ain't messing with you, man.
You remember how he had his hair down?
I know what you're talking about in the spiral curls.
Yes. So, but it's so much material in that. And you know, General Motors was based here, formed here. One of their luxury cars was what?
The Cadillac.
The Cadillac.
Right.
What is a canoe shaped like?
I don't know. What is the canoe shaped like?
A 72 Coupe de Ville was how long? 2 doors and that longer than my arm.
It's a lot of cars longer than your arms, though.
Hey, man, don't worry about all that. I ain't asked you all that. But I'm just saying, you had a lot of trunk space.
Yeah. They was the models was putting bodies in it.
But I feel like that
I think Hoffa
should be talked about more. And we should try to find out more about Antoine de Lamont.
Antoine de Lamont.
Cadillac.
Find Cadillac. Find out where he's from.
And then, like, after he planted the flag here.
Yeah.
The first flag was planted in St. Clair Shores.
Okay.
Before it was St. Clair Shores, and it was named Detroit, and then they came back again.
And renamed it.
No, it was never St. Clair Shores.
Oh, it's never St. Clair. Oh, it's St. Clair Shores now.
Now, yeah.
Okay.
But it's still, if you look at St. Clair Shores, somebody be like, I'm from Detroit.
And they kind of be legit with what they say.
Yeah.
Because of the way it was founded.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But a lot of people don't speak on that.
No.
And I think that was a black Frenchman.
You think it was a black Frenchman?
Yeah. Antoine?
So now you know you got to follow up. So
de Lamont, you big dummy?
So
Cadillac? Antoine? You big dummy Lamont?
So now you got next week. Now you got to follow up with that information.
I will.
On Antoine.
Like I've been since I seen it, bro.
Cadillac.
I've been studying on it, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's a lot of things that about Detroit history that they ain't talking about. You talk about Motown all day, but I ain't hear nobody ever tell me nothing about Cadillac.
About
Antoine de Lamont.
De Lamont Cadillac. That's a man that got too much time on his hands hanging down at Hart Plaza. Hey, don't get caught down there after dark, man.
It's not about having too much time on your hands. It's about history, bro.
It's history.
It's
like
history.
I said, I thought you went to the Detroit Historical Museum because they have a whole display. And if you go down to the basement of it, it's got the different levels, and it talks about the progression of Detroit from when they was trapping furs and trading furs here
You said
off
trapping.
the water. Yeah, they was trapped. That's what they called
They had,
it.
they had him in fur bags. Well, let me get a fur bag from you, bro. Let me get a.
They was trapping, you know what I'm saying, trapping furs and selling them off the water and everything, and it was called, actually it was pronounced Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
Because Antoine de Lamont Cadillac was French.
There you go. So, you know,
It was a French colony.
you follow up with that information, you learn to blow a lot about the history of Detroit.
I know a whole bunch more, so I'm waiting for next week if you ask me some more.
I see. Matter of fact, I'll take you there. We go there. I'll get you some popcorn and stuff, and we.
Goddamn, give me some sunflowers.
and then we head over to the Science Center, man, to get you, you know what I'm saying, familiar with the Science Center.
I got
and
the
then,
coat for it.
Then we got the DIA, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
You know what? I'm not going. If you put that trench coat back on, I'm not going nowhere with you, man.
I ain't gonna do nothing.
No, I can't trust that, though. I can't trust that. But look.
Can I get on the next topic? Can I get on the next topic?
I trust you with
my
that
topic.
trench coat on, man. Hey, but look, so, hey, look, y'all got to stop letting social media run your life, man.
You have to.
You know what I'm saying? Timo was telling me the other day that he saw something, and then what was you telling me?
It wasn't what I saw. It was what somebody brought to my attention.
Oh, that's what it was. Go ahead.
It was brought to my attention that a girl said it's annoying for a guy to text her good morning every morning.
Uh-huh.
She don't want to be a part of the masses or the group text.
The masses of the group text.
Like, don't put me in the rotation of the women that you text every morning.
Okay.
I said, but how do you know this man? I said,
Wait. First of all, before you go to that next point, how she know if he doesn't tell her good morning, what's to say she's still not in the rotation?
exactly. But the thing is, I said, where'd you get that level of thinking from? Because to my understanding, when you tell somebody good morning, it doesn't matter if you wake up next to them or text it to them or seeing somebody out in public, you're saying good morning. You're wishing them well wishes.
Right.
You're giving them well wishes.
Right.
So how can that be annoying?
I mean, and then a lot of times women want consistency.
Right.
So they want
So for me-
constant communication. They want that attention.
So that's what kills me, because she said she wanted somebody who was consistent and be persistent. I said, so if a man texts you every morning, it's annoying to you. She was like, yeah, because he doesn't follow it up with a question to get to know me. I said,
Hey, wait a minute. Back
said-
up. At 6 o'clock in the morning, you try to have a conversation. I'm trying to get ready for work. I just woke up and I'm thinking about you, so I hit you with the text. Good morning.
Hey,
I might not hit you back. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm busy. I got a life. I'm not about to sit there and text you a paragraph.
hey, WJZZ, I'm sorry, but bitch, what the fuck you want me to ask you? What's your favorite color at 6 o'clock in the morning?
It's 6
I'm not
o'clock in
gonna
the morning.
remember
What type of
that.
conversation we having? Do you like sausage or bacon? I mean, like, for real? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you wearing to work
Hey,
today?
do you think Canadian bacon is so salty?
Yeah, right? You know what I'm saying?
Do you like Egg McMuffins?
Right. Do you go to Panera Bread? If you do, what kind of
Have
bagel
you
do
found
get?
Jesus?
What kind of cream cheese do you have on your bagel?
Do you like hazelnut?
Do you drive off with a full tank of gas, or you got a half a tank of gas?
Is your gas light on?
Do you really got a job?
Are you receiving child support? Do you really got a job?
Like, do you really got a job? You know what I'm saying?
It's like I said, and like I told her my response was, if a man texts you early in the morning when he wake up, that means you're on his mind.
Right, he's thinking about you.
He's
You know what I'm
letting you
saying?
know that you're on his mind.
Right.
He's not trying to do too much, but he's just telling you good morning, but letting you know that he's thinking about you at the same time. But why wouldn't he follow up with it? I said, because that man got to get ready to get up. You don't know if his kids live with him. He got to get the kids ready for school. He has to get himself ready for work. He has to drop them off. And she was like, well, he tells me good morning, and then like 2 hours later, he says, how's your morning going? I said, he's following up. I said, you can't get to know somebody when they're at work. I said, a person that gets to know you from 5, when you get off at 5, until when you go to sleep, from 5 to midnight or 5 to 2 in the morning. So therefore, he's just picking your brain and seeing how you're doing, or just have a common interest in you.
He just right, but he followed up like, you know, how's the morning going? Hey, I said good morning to you. I'm letting you get dressed. You know, I gotta get dressed. But you know what? So what's she looking for? She looking for the dude that don't gotta go to work in the morning, that got an afternoon job, that's gonna sit there and text her 30,000 times. Then she gonna complain about him.
So plot twist, she told him about that, and he quit doing it.
Okay.
Now she's complaining about how he don't communicate with her.
Make up your mind, people. Make up your mind.
It's a damn if you do.
But
damn
you
if you
said,
don't.
but you also said that we talked about it earlier, that she saw something online somewhere
So it
that
was online.
said,
I said this is what I told her. I said, you're letting social media depict your happiness.
Right.
Because it says, a matter of fact, I can't. It said
you just don't want to. They supposed to be on YouTube anyway.
I told
or
them.
Facebook,
and
or Twitter, or Twitch.
On here so I can do it. So it says in the text message, it says, hold on, it says, if you're constantly texting any woman saying, what are you doing? Good morning, sweetie. Good morning, beautiful. Where you at? Let me know. We gonna get to it. Let's link. And there's no dates, cash, or extra behind these questions and statements, please remove us from rotation because we are not even taking you all serious. And honestly, we want y'all to grow the fuck up. First and foremost, that sounds like a person looking for a sponsor. To me, that sounds like somebody looking for a sponsor.
That's deep, man. But you know what? You get a lot of those things on there telling about, different, how different people move, how different people operate. But that's not everybody, though.
When I asked
you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that people have to take in consideration.
She said a lot of women feel that way. I said, how do you know what a lot of women feel like?
She did a survey?
And she said, well, because I seen it on social media. I said, listen, let me tell you something about social media. Social media tell you that the sky's purple like Barney screaming, I love you. And Baby Bop and BJ comes with the yellow and the green.
Right.
BJ is the sun, and Baby Bop is the grass. They can tell you that on social media. Are you going to believe that?
I mean, they can tell you a lot of things. You know what? They can tell you social media. They can tell you a relationship where the man pays for the food is toxic. They can tell you that a woman needs to pay for the food is toxic. Hey, look, y'all all want to be individuals. Go back to being individuals and finding out how that person moves.
Do it based off of what you feel, not what somebody else feels.
You can't just because you got to understand a lot of these people putting content out just to be controversial, and then that person who put that out might be the same one who texts some woman every morning, good morning, how you doing? What it do, where it at, let's get it, whatever, all those other phrases that he said.
Sway,
you know what I'm saying? So, you know what?
I feel like social media has came in and put an image in everybody's head about what life is supposed to be.
That's it.
Social media makes it seem like the grass is green on the other side. You might have a guy right here who don't post that much on social media. He don't post no money. He might post pictures of him being out and about somewhere. He don't show you his lifestyle. He don't show you who he with. None of that. But he's lame to you, even though he's enjoying his life. But then you have a person over here clout chasing with a whole bunch of money next to their ear, not knowing that that's the only money they got to their fucking name. Right?
Yeah. Not
knowing that's all they got to their name. And they probably staying with somebody and need a ride or help from you to get a rental. But the grass is green on the other side because of the clothes he got on and the actions that he's doing online.
But that's what
they think grass is greener on the other side, but it's really turf.
But that's the whole thing about social media. You can put up whatever character you want to be. So somebody can look at you on social media and never know who you are for real.
Yeah.
Never know your real life. Until they started to get into some type of interaction with you.
I wish it went
back. Find out who you are.
I wish it went back to the days. Well, I know, Sway. You probably in high. You probably out. You was in college when I was in high school, right? 37. Granddad. Listen, but I'm saying when I was in high school, the only social media we had was Black Planet and My Gente and
MySpace.
MySpace came like 2003. That's my senior year.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But it wasn't MySpace and Black Planet was a place for you to put music in the background, have all these little, all this shit.
Pages, add pages with
add a page, that was cool. Facebook came along. Everybody couldn't get on Facebook. You either had to have a work ID or a college ID.
Yep.
To get on Facebook.
Yeah, the college
when it came out in 06
to expand it to everybody.
I was in college.
Oh, you went to college?
No. ICDC College.
ICDC. You ain't doing nothing anyway.
Who? You sit on the couch hoping that you get on a podcast with Swade and Timo. Look, call this number right here. but no, like, we had our own mindset. We didn't care what, like, only people you cared about when I was in high school, only people that you really didn't care, but like the popular people, if they fuck with you, then you were cool. If they didn't fuck with you, you didn't have to be, you know what I'm saying? But you had people who dealt with you.
Right. You was cool.
And they knew you for who you were.
You was cool. You was a cool kid.
No, bro. Listen, I'm from Atlanta and I moved up to Michigan.
Oh yeah. That don't mean nothing.
Listen,
cool kid.
I came. Everybody was wearing Air Force Ones and Jordans, and I was wearing Chuck Taylors. I used to get talked about that.
And Chuck Taylors, because you was from Atlanta, y'all was country.
I'm Georgia, so Chucks.
Georgia.
I wear Chucks with every outfit. I
You was
used to
wearing
have
Chucks?
I used to. Well, I still do.
I wear Chucks occasionally.
But like Chucks was
I got some leather Chucks.
I do too. I
low
have
top
I have
leather
the tuxedo Chucks too.
You got a Chuck suit?
I have tuxedo Chucks.
You got tuxedo
That you
Chucks?
can wear with a tuxedo.
You got a tuxedo?
Yeah.
You got a tuxedo?
Yeah.
And you got some tuxedo
I
Chucks?
have two tuxedos.
You got 2 tuxedos?
Yeah.
They make them that long?
My ankles be cold, but that's what high top tuxedo Chucks come in. Mind your damn business, Wade. You know what, bro?
Nah, man.
No, bro. You always try. Like,
Look, hey, what,
no,
man?
bro.
What, man?
No,
What, man? You know what
I
I'm
wish we
saying?
had more time, cause man, next week it's me.
It's you. Next week, hey, bring it, man. Next week, bring it.
Next week is you,
we
bro.
go for it. We go for it.
Next week I'm on your head, bro.
Hey, next week, bring it. Bring it.
Cause man, cause you get me. I'm trying to
Bring
be
it.
humble with your big forehead.
Hey, somebody got to shine the light so they can see you.
Hey, bro. Hey. I
What's
promise
up?
you, I put my house on you if you was in a headbutt cover.
Nah, man. Nah, come on, man. Don't do that.
The biggest forehead on the planet, baby.
No, man. It's not. We're not fully the biggest forehead.
Almost.
It's a nice size.
Yeah.
It's a normal one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a normal forehead.
Mine ain't normal neither, but you got me beat.
I know. It's that trench coat. That's
just
what got
come
you
from
beat.
Philip
Steve, that school
Stephen
cap,
A.
that
Smith.
trench coat.
Hey,
You
Stephen
know what
A.
I'm saying?
Smith.
Look at him on the offenders list, sex offenders list, out there flashing little kids.
Yeah, Tux be deluxe. I'm telling you.
What, Chucks be the
I'm
Lux?
talking about. I have a black patent leather pair of Chucks that's high top,
Yeah.
but they shine like shoes that they give you for tuxedos and stuff.
Really?
Yes, bro.
You got some patent leather Chucks?
I'll show you pictures after this.
No,
bro.
I don't.
No, like it's my birthday. I did probably like 12 years ago.
Yeah.
I pulled up with tuxedo on, red black. It was a black tuxedo.
Yeah.
Had a red vest, white shirt, red tie. My Chucks was all black with the white at the bottom with the red strip.
Okay.
It matched to a T. I put up on a fucking horse with a black cowboy hat.
A horse. Where you get a horse from?
I know some people.
You know some people with a horse?
Yeah.
How you know people with horses?
Cause
What kind of horse was it? A
Clydesdale.
It better be a Clydesdale.
Clydesdale.
Because any other horse, your feet would be scrubbing the ground.
yeah, with you. It wasn't miniature. She said, "Show it forehead."
It was a Shetland pony. It was a Shetland pony. That's what it was.
Hey, listen,
right now.
I went to Sundance in Lansing. Terry Hanks here from Sundance. No. But like, I feel like so many. I feel like so many people living life based off of other people's relationships, other people's opinions.
Yeah.
You know, when I see people be like, I see a couple and they be like, this relationship goes. No, the fuck it's not. Because you don't know what they go through behind closed doors.
But they can have something to look forward to. That's what that is.
No.
I'm saying no.
Like,
But
we can have that same shit. Listen.
But hold on. Before you go there, a lot of people don't have imaginations, and they go on. Hey, it's to say some people can't imagine going higher than what they've seen. So they take different things and look at it and use it as inspiration to get to goals.
I mean,
you got imagination. I mean, you're a comic. You got to have imagination in order for you to continue.
I think a lot of people have imaginations and dreams, but they're just too scared to act on them.
A lot of people don't have them at all. Look. It takes all type of people to make the world go around.
If radio become a student, and radio become a coach, and radio could become a fixture in the community, he got that off of his imagination.
His imagination, his goal.
He started coming around because he loved to see them play football.
Right.
And then the coach said, Coach Jones kept seeing him come around,
right,
and invited him in, not knowing that was what the team needed to feel complete. Everybody has an imagination. Some people are just scared to act on it because
I'm telling you, everybody don't. But look,
when he first spoke on radio and went to him, he was.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
You know what? It's been swell. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in to the Sway Covington Show. The best thing on the planet, baby. With your man Sway Covington and T-Mo.
Be ridiculous.
Yeah. The step granddaddy. Hey, what you got going on real quick, man? What you got going on this week? Got 30 seconds.
Tonight I'm at Downriver Bar and Grill.
Okay.
tomorrow I'm in Toledo at the Funny Bone.
Okay.
Next month, because it's November, I'm in Dallas.
Okay.
I was supposed to go to Little Rock this
Arkansas.
weekend,
Okay.
but the money wasn't right.
Money wasn't right.
And they didn't send the deposit, so I'm not going.
Okay, then don't go.
But it would have been a great opportunity because I got family there, but if it ain't, the money ain't right, I ain't right.
All right. That's what's up.
But I'm also around Suede every Wednesday.
Okay.
Here on the what'd you say?
The Sway Cover the Show. The best thing on the planet, baby.
Baby!
Hey, thanks for tuning in. Hey, tune in again. Hey, they